Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am your Janet, taking a Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, and today I'm going to discuss the chapter 8.1 entitled The Publication Trends. In the book, heavy has been placed on journal publications. Both represents the outcomes research or the research outcomes and to maintain the current knowledge of the developments in the relevant engineering disciplines. Since we are in the 21st centuries, in this age of technology, there have been some quick changes in the cost of access to applications. This can include the access of the researchers to their own published work, the publication of journals in course, some costs for editorial staff, the printers if the publication if it is published on papers, and internet cost. While commercial publishers try to earn a profit for their shareholders, the professional societies try to cover costs. So the cost model of described in the section 2.7 or that talks about or that discuss about the publication cost, which can change continually. So professional societies normally there is no profit component to the cost structures, and papers might be published without cost to the authors at a relatively small cost. So, of course, the society must ensure or they needs the insurance that the publication really shouldn't drain the society's account. There must be a break even point for a not for profit publisher, so where the cost of publication is balanced by the revenue obtained through the sales of society's membership, and other can be the conference registrations and journal articles. So the commercial publishers seek to make a profit, and cost might be significantly higher. At present time are a number of methods of gaining access to publications. This can be a fee access will apply to individual papers in most traditional journals for someone who is not a member of a professional society which is host the publication. So professional society members usually pay the membership fee that includes the access of their society's journals. Sometimes at an extra cost of membership package. So research institution might be subscribed to a particular journals or group of journals. So the researchers based in a research constitutions or institution should check which is journals are available through the institutional subscription before paying the fee for a particular article. But take note that this subscription can be very expensive. So, and some journals publishers allows the author to freely distribute papers they have authored for scholarly use. So some search engines will note that a particular paper is available without cost. And some online journals allows access to all published papers without cost. So these journals will normally change the paper's authors a fee for publications. The collection of journal papers, for example, 1 year. 1 year of papers in the journals can be sometimes be purchased. Many societies will sell the complete archive of papers in a journal. So, conference proceeding or the complete collection of papers usually have the ISBN or International Standardized Book Number. It sometimes possibly it's sometimes possible to purchase one or more volumes conference proceedings. So I have here the examples, so three examples. I have here the growing demands for audiobooks and ebooks, the more book summary platforms emerge, and lastly, the libraries at odd with publishers. So first, example. So the growing demands for audio and ebooks. So during the last 10 years, demands for print books has waned. However, demands for ebooks and audiobooks has skyrocketed. Although print books are still the most popular book format, we can say that 65% of the people read print books in 2019, and 26 adults reads an ebook in 2019, and 20% of us consumes has listened to an audio book in the last year. Industry people shows that the sales of audiobooks have been seen continuously growth since 2012. So in fact, the audiobook revenue has been up 14.3% per year over year. For many independent authors, the ebook and audiobook trend is an untapped opportunity. So since we have here, as you can see the picture, this is the search growth for the keyword independent author has increased by 40,000% over the last 10 years. So moving forward to our second examples, we have the more book summary platforms emerge. So we're seeing a growing number of platforms and services designed to summarize the nonfiction books content. So Blinkist, or a Berlin-based startup with 18 million user, is one of the leaders in this growing space. So Blinkist summarizes the books into audios and text summarizes they call the blinks. So the startup has raised up $304.8 million in VC funding to date. So this include the Donald's Miller, Anjana Burgers, and Red Hoofman. And for our last example, we have the libraries at odds with publishers. So as a demands growth for digital media, libraries, the publishers are locked in dual libraries advocates. So the libraries advocates the free if the of low information. But many publishing companies are worried about libraries checkouts, like cuttings into their revenue. So in the previous year, book publishers have put the limits on how libraries offer their ebooks to patrons offers. They would allow the libraries to for a certain lifetime for an ebook, for example 2 years or 52 checkouts ebook license. So in 2019, Macmillan, one of the big five publishing houses, so this created a new policy that would allow the libraries only one copy of an ebook until if been on the market for 2 months. So the sales of the policy did not last long, though libraries protested and publisher reversed course when the COVID hits. So these are my three examples in the publication trends. So the growing demands for audiobooks and ebooks, more book, more books, summaries, platforms emerge, and lastly, the libraries at ads with publishers. So that's all my topic all about. I hope you learned something, and thank you.